Hi good peeps, how are you doing? Welcome and welcome back to Pamba Arnolda, where I get you the best of the best vlogs. Good people, if you're new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and join us on this side of the good people. Yes, officially welcome to Nairobi, welcome back to Kenya, good peeps. I'm so happy to be home. I got here and the first thing was to try and make my hair because it was looking like something else. So that's what I did first, and I was trying to give time so that I give my brother some time so that he can catch up with me because they are closing schools today. It was so coincidental that the day that I'm coming back, throughout my entire travel, it's the day that they are closing school. So I just wanted to keep time, to just kill time, and I decided to do this. I was coming from KISII school, so the sacrifices we make for family. You can see from my eyes I'm pretty tired, pretty sleepy, and I'm here trying to wait for him because he's late of all times, because I usually pick him up from here. He comes, there's bus and all movements, all manner of things. But yes, he usually comes, then borrows someone's phone, then uses someone's phone to call me so that I can come pick him up. And then we check his grades, we see why he's getting 70s in maths and why not 90s. We scold him a bit, we have a good time, eat something, and then I send him home to my brother. And he's always like here at 3 p.m, 4 p.m. It's almost 5:30 going to 6. I'm wondering what happened. I'm here even holding his favorite snack. This is chapati with smoky, so we call it smocha. It's the favorite Kenyan street food or Kenyan snack, and he loves chapatis. He's a big fan of chapatis. So that's why I got this for him, and I'm just waiting for him to join me. I've been here for hours. I already did my hair. I grabbed a meal. I'm still here. So I'm wondering what really happened. KISII school. Where did you take my brother? I want him here. I mean, he should be here so that we can just have a good time, eat, and then, laugh about stuff, and then send him home. And I'm here still standing, waiting. I'm pretty tired. I haven't rested. There's this bus that is just now arriving, and I can see some students in there. Hopefully he's among them because I'm done waiting. I'm just so freaking exhausted and tired. I don't know. Hopefully he's among them, so let me just keep an eye and see. There's some students here. I already asked them if my brother was among them. They're not sure. They were like 30 minutes ago they arrived, so I don't really know. So let's wait and see if he will come out of here, because I've asked the officers and I'm being told that KISII school had only 7 buses and they all arrived at 4 p.m. and it's almost 6 right now. So let's wait and see if he's coming out of any of these, because this is the last hope now. Yeah, pretty much everyone alighted from the bus and he wasn't among them. I'm just here with other parents as well. There are a lot of parents waiting for their kids, so I'm among the parents waiting for our kids. I'm waiting for my son. I don't know where he is, but hopefully he arrives soon because I'm running out of patience and I'm tired. The things we do for family, the sacrifices. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'll start eating the chapo smoky that I got him because now, Good peeps, welcome back yet again. And this is just a continuation of the video I'd already started a while back when I was going to pick my brother from the bus station and he wasn't there. He was nowhere to be seen. Yeah, it's been a couple of days, weeks. Yeah, and he's almost getting ready to go back to school. Just have him here with me. He's staggering behind. I think the shoes were a bit loose, so he's tightening them and then joining me. I want him to just explain where he was when I went to pick him and he wasn't there. Yeah, what he was doing, what he was up to. Pamba, you want to say hi? I have a neighbor here who wants to say hello. Hi.
Hi guys.
Yeah, you're on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's a YouTuber as well. Yeah. How do you call yourself on YouTube?
Search for Life with Hannah.
Life with Hannah?
Yeah.
But you're not Hannah? Hannah is your wife?
My sister.
Okay, you can check him out and subscribe. Mine is Pamba Arnolda. You can just check me out. Pamba. Okay, thank you. We are also hurrying up because you're going to pick a package from Jumia and it closes in 1 hour. And I moved places, so I live further away from town. And it's, like almost 30-40 minutes from town, which takes quite a while. Yeah. But he's here, he's done. So yeah, I'm going to pick a package from Jumia. I'm sending the package to my aunt who lives in another city, just within, Kenya, of course, but yeah, in Mbale. Mbale is like a different town, yeah, close to Kisumu. So I'm in Nairobi sending the package to that place. My brother is finally here. Come say hi.
Hi.
Really? What were you up to?
Well, my cargo, there's a loose strap down there, so I was kind of tying it up.
My cargo.
Yeah, cargo.
Okay. Yeah, say hello and tell us how you've been, what you've been up to. This is my brother Nicholas. If you're new to the channel, this is our last born at home. Yeah, I have 2 sisters and then him. He's the last one, and he's in high school. If you're new to the channel, yeah. So say hello and talk to your people.
Buenas tardes, my people.
Buenas what? Aires.
Good morning.
Okay. It is not even that. Buenos dias. How are you pronouncing it?
It's the same thing. Tomato, tomato.
Alright.
Apparently, I've been up to nothing. As opposed to what she's saying, I've been up to nothing. I was just trying to have one good holiday, and proficiently the CS for education had added some few more weeks. And sadly, they've come to an end. So all in all, we just have to pack up and leave.
You should be happy because you're going to finish. He's almost done with high school, so we need to hurry up as well. Are you happy, really?
Yes, I'm very jubilated.
Very what?
Very.
You be what?
I don't like to repeat myself, so
he's discombobulating me.
I'll keep that for the playback.
Wow. So actually the bone of contention or the elephant in the room is, where were you when I was looking for you at the bus station? Because the people need to know. Where were you and what were you up to that very day?
As you all know, each and every single year, new students are enrolled for one in high schools. And some of them, which we traveled with, when we reached the bus stop railways, they couldn't quite find their way home. So we had to gather a team of seniors, those are from 3s and from 4s, and escort them to go and get their buses home because currently they can't find their way around town. So we just have to support them as their elder brothers.
Wow. I didn't know he'd twist it around to make it look like he was being the philanthropist, the philanthropic that he supposedly is. But I think there's a procedure to that. They can always call home, right? Like call their guardians to direct them home. Their guardian.
Yeah, they had spoken previously to their guardians and they were told when they reached the bus station at railways, there wasn't going to be anyone to pick them up. So they just have to find their way home. And that's why we came in.
Oh.
We slipped in to save the day. But sadly there was no reward.
No reward? You even expected a reward?
No. I wasn't expecting anything, but
see what? Talk. Explain yourself. They say do good, and I don't know how to translate it in English, but in Swahili we say tenda wema nenda zako. Do good and just be on your way. You don't have to wait to be appreciated.
That's exactly what you did.
But you said there was no reward. It's like you're expecting a reward.
No, recognition. This isn't for public discretion. But one of the from ones who assisted to get home is actually a member of Community Trust.
Oh, okay.
But when he was asked how he managed to find his way home, well,
Your name came up.
No, he took credit for the action. But in this sense, your sister did. But he took credit and mingled it, bringing it out that he found what to say on his own.
So what did that teach you?
Huh?
What did that teach you?
To mind my own business.
At least he has explained what he was doing, which I really doubt. There's still a question mark.
There is no question mark.
There is. But this is my lovely home area that I currently reside. Yeah, it's beautiful. And that's the road leading home. And make sure you give the video a like if you already haven't. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And I will really appreciate. This lady here sells some nice, bed covers. Yeah, it's right here. Super natural. The package, so we are headed to Easy Coach to send it and proceed with the day. Quite busy here. This is downtown, so it's pretty busy. Whew. This the busiest downtown ever. Look at these healthy avocados. So this is the famous bus station that I looked for this boy in vain. Do you know how much I suffered looking for you here at this bus station? Do you have any idea? Wapi pa kutuma package? Easy Coach. Okay. Lead I follow. He's trying to see if he's traveling, if he can book a bus with them like that. Focus. Okay, he's just directing us as well. Where did he want you to go? No, he was asking if you're traveling. The guy. Ah, Galaxy. He said we go this way. In rainy lately, look at how the place is quite muddy. And also a lot of buses are using this place. Hey, we've maneuvered. Really? Just following him blindly. We're almost there. This is the Jumia package that I just received. It's right here. So I'm just adding it onto this one. Then this is for sending parcels. Yeah.
You come here, you wait.
This is how busy the place is. This is the queue for sending the parcel. You have to queue. Or maybe you should queue this one. I queue the other one. Then whoever reaches first, we go with that. What do you think? I'm just trying to be wise.
This thing is doing much slower than the other one.
It's faster, right? This one is shorter. Let me queue this one. Yeah, I'm just done sending the parcel. I don't know why Easy Coach has misspelled my aunt's name. It's Jafarali, not Jafalia. I don't know. Yeah, that's the much they've deducted. 300 shillings, which is like $1.5 or so. Yeah. Yeah, at most $2, and for 0.5 kgs of the parcel. So I just want to take time and bid Nick bye, because he's going to school the day after tomorrow is when he's going back.
Yes,
Yeah. How does it feel?
Eh?
How does it feel?
Well, as of now, I've already adjusted to the situation, because tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'll still be here, right where I'm standing.
Yeah, it's true.
Bus.
At this bus station.
And it's not that bad. Well, it is bad that you're leaving home, but it isn't that bad knowing that you're going for just a couple of months.
Yeah, exactly.
And by this time next year, you'll only be counting 1 or 2 extra terms. Yeah, so it's just...
Yeah, it's true. Let me just turn the camera around. Yeah, I'm still very amazed at the fact that he's many years younger than I, but growing taller by the day. Every other day he's growing taller. So check out the difference.
A very clear sign of malnutrition.
Malnutrition? Am I malnourished? Good peeps.
Well, that must be a reason.
But definitely it's not, of course. And I think you can see how hairy our family is, the genetics and everything. That's why I keep on being hairy. And at his age, he's already growing beards. And I also have them, of course, like bits and bits. Just being hairy. And actually, what I'm just from sending, of course, this is totally too much information. But that is like a hair inhibitor, because it runs in the family. That's my aunt, my maternal aunt. I've, purchased, a hair inhibitor like that I'm sending her. So we just try and maneuver in this life. Hairs follow us every other time.
Me with no hair inhibitor in a few years, I'm expecting a
beard like
Osama
this.
Bin Laden Jr.
But it's true, we are very hairy from the legs up top, going and going. But I'm digressing. Generally, the point of this video was to find out where Nicholas was when he was not at the bus station waiting for me. And he has tried evading it, explaining how he was very philanthropic, helping out the less fortunate.
Yeah.
But okay, I kind of believe him, but I don't. I think he was up to some mischief.
I'm very honest.
I don't buy that. Good
I'm very
tips.
honest.
You already know there's a video I did back then when I was taking you to the bus station. And and my mom had already our mom had already warned me that I should make sure that he's boarding the bus to school. And right there he proved my mom, right, that he's always going through corners. So he went to a friend. We were even doing a video. You can go back and check some of my videos that I've done with him, like when we were back home up country, and then you went to say hi to your other friend. You see, he's always like finding ways to just maneuver and see someone and say bye to someone and escort someone somewhere like that. But basically, I think the holiday has been good to you.
Yeah, very.
Have you studied enough? You think so? You're not sure?
You can never really get until you put your test. So I can't say I've studied enough until I sit down to get an exam.
So I think he's finished all his assignments. The school does a good job to give them a lot of assignments in every other subject, languages, sciences, everything. So are you completely done?
You could say that.
Yeah, I've done my good job, my best ability to help him with the assignments. More so the, what are they called? The essays in biology. Yeah, please, Mr. Orenga, if you're watching, hello, we did your assignment. But basically, I just want to, okay, there's a bus passing. We're just at the bus stop, and from here, she wants to say hi right there. Yeah, my phone ran out of storage. I had to do some bit of deletion here and there. But I just wanted to urge him that as he goes back to school, like he has said himself, he has reiterated that, wow, he's completely urged me to buy an Android phone or just get a camera. Yeah, and I think I should do that because my phone keeps on acting up in terms of storage and space and all that. I have 128 gigabytes. It's called gigabytes, right? Okay, gigabytes. 128 gigabytes of storage, but of course videos are usually heavy, so that's just the challenge that I'll look into it. I do that every other time. Once I upload, I delete. I have to, otherwise I won't even be able to edit the next one. Trust me.
And there's all that space going.
Photos, I'm photogenic. Photos, women. Look at him. But yeah, before I was rudely interrupted, I was just urging him that it's for a season and a reason that he's in school, and the season is almost coming to an end. And after the season, we will want to see the reason why he was there, right?
Yeah.
And time and again, I've continually urged him to work harder, work smart, because he's quite good with his books, I believe, and he has much. You have?
Yeah. I also possess hands-on skills.
I think we should move back there. This place is a bit noisy, a lot of buses and all that. Be careful, you're not even looking where you're going. But that's a smoking zone. I've noticed that's a smoking zone. We can't even go back there. This is like the other guy is smoking. There's another guy who was here smoking.
If you call this a bus.
No?
This a bus. It is nothing but utter disrespect.
Why? What it is, no? Nganya.
Yes.
But what is Nganya in English? Oh, there's a Sheng word for Nganya. That is a Nganya, and then this is a bus, right? That's a bus, and that's a Nganya because of how it's been pimped. Of course, all the art.
Calling it a bus is disrespect.
That I should not call it a bus. It's utter disrespect. So yeah, there you go. I'm sure good people, you can see the difference between the extreme Nganya and the Orokise Sako bus right there. Back onto serious business. I think you have greater potential to do yourself proud and also to do us proud. You don't want to make yourself proud?
Huh?
Do you want to make yourself proud?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
And he has to be a gynecologist. Do you still want to be a gynecologist?
Very much so.
So, which means he has to do well in his sciences, of which he is. Biology is his favorite, I think. Is it?
I have no favorite subject.
Okay, you keep on saying that, but he performs exemptionally well in biology, which is most fundamental in becoming a gynecologist, I believe. And other sciences as well. Chemistry is not that bad. Teacher Joel, hi, you're doing a good job. And maybe physics, there's a bit of a challenge. Maths, a little bit, but he has really improved. Madam Anne, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Madam Anne is doing a wonderful job, and he even praised her, the maths teacher, how good, exemptionally good she is in teaching and making sure you instill the concept. So maths is usually that once you get and grasp the concept, that's it. No?
Yeah.
And how is Madam Anne?
But as you just said earlier, you have to give credit where credit
Yeah,
belongs.
it's true.
So I can't go without praising her. Well, she's exceptional.
Yeah.
And her teachings go beyond what other normal teachers do.
Wow.
She goes to the furthest extreme to ensure that you've grasped the whole concept and that even maybe you'd feel comfortable going to an exam room without revisiting the same thing twice.
Wow.
Yeah, she instills that kind of confidence in me.
Wow.
She's that kind of person. And her charisma is just on another level.
Madam Anne,
She's
I'm
very
getting
charismatic.
goosebumps. But yeah, it's usually very important to find a very good maths teacher because maths is key. I mean, one should just be good in math. And I love that because I saw how he praised her, and you can as well see how he has gone to the extent of praising Madam Anne because she's new anyway. She's a new teacher. You've only been with her. No.
Well, to the class she's new, but
Yeah, exactly.
to the school,
She's not new.
yeah,
Yeah, but for you, you've been with her 2 terms, right?
single term.
A single term, and you can see the massive improvement, of which I've also seen his grades have improved, greatly in maths, which is quite a good thing. Maybe you can tell us what's the problem in physics, because physics is much more or less the same. There's a lot of formulas. I didn't quite do physics up to the last form. I did drop it along the road around form 2. And he has picked it up, continue of course, but yeah, I think they are more or less the same. There's more of maths, formulas, and understanding concepts, which should be applied to the same maths. What's wrong with physics?
For those who do physics, you're well aware what happens when it reaches the third year concepts, the form 3 concepts. Starting from topic 1, you're well aware what happens.
What
So
happens?
wouldn't
I
like to say
didn't
much
take
about
it, but you can just maybe give me a glimpse into it. Let me, what happens?
Huh?
What happens?
You start seeing stars, it becomes a nightmare.
That's a scapegoat.
Describe it shortly. But overall, we overcome it. For those who do physics and for those who have done it and succeeded, you know what you do and you know how it ends.
So we can wait for an airplane in physics, no?
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't go like last year's, you see last year, the practical.
How did you know how it went? Like last year with the other previous year's candidates?
Yeah.
Or you're talking about your...
Yeah, the candidates who just left last year. But testament to them, they say the practical was hellish. It was undoable to say the least.
Undoable.
Undoable.
Unconquerable.
Unconquerable.
There's nothing like...
Incomprehensible. Well,
There's...
if there isn't, I propose that it should be added to the dictionary. If anyone has connections at the Oxford University, kindly link them up. Unconquerable should be a word.
Let me tell you something. I know you dropped CRE. CRE is the Christian Religion Education, subject. He dropped it. I keep on telling him you're not a true Christian because how can you drop CRE, the Christian Religious Education? And plus, it's very simple. You don't even need to study hard for it. Like it's an assurance of an airplane. You don't even need to study hard. Like just be, yeah, you don't even need to cram it. There are basic things like if someone lost money and you picked it as a good Christian, what would you do? It's as simple as that. You return the money, try find the owner.
Those are the questions asked.
But I know you have the finders keepers. Of course, they're not the questions, but I'm sure. I don't know, I don't understand, but the fact that you drop CRE, I know you're still a Christian, and I'll leave you with a Bible quote that you should always remember. Not a Bible quote, but a Christian quote. Are you paying attention?
Well,
I want to leave you with a Christian quote. Do you want it or not?
But before that, you leave the Christian quote. Before that, you ought to know that what made me drop Seri
Why?
is in fact related to the Bible.
Why? Go on.
In second year, or more or less, you're subjected to read the whole of Luke.
Yeah, which
And
is quite easy. We've done it. So many people have done it.
And you continue reading the Bible throughout your whole years in high school, right? And once you're finished, you have to read the Bible. You have to read your notes. You have to listen to the teacher. And you still have to cram the points because they're not just 2 points. It's more than 7 per question.
Jesus Christ. Okay, it's giving lazy vibes.
Describing the calls.
But you're doing history. It's more or less the same. You're recounting the past. You have to cram some points. They give five requirements of someone to vie as a president. 10 points.
Well, history is applicable. Which Kenyan doesn't know the requirements to vie as a president? Any sane Kenyan person or even any sane human knows the democratic laws of the country. It's obvious. And history is very enjoyable.
Okay, it's giving gloating again. But the whole point is this. I don't know. I have a good friend, Dr. Jennifer Purper, whom we went to the same high school. Actually, she was my desk mate. I don't think I mentioned that before, but she was my desk mate. Okay, in the last form 4, we sat with her close together. And one thing that impressed me with her is that she'd like he has said, we were supposed to like read the whole of Luke, the Luke gospel, the chapter, which was, yeah, it was doable. But for Jennifer, she went to like the greater extent of like mastering the Bible word by word. She'd do like even like 3-4 whole chapters, like.
And why did she take the content after Form 4? After
Seriously?
mastering the content.
I mean, she passed highly. She passed highly the Christian religion education and mark you. Yeah, I'm continuing. It's not about being a pastor. I didn't ask you to do CRE or encourage you to do CRE because you're going to be a pastor. I'm saying this because it showed her dedication, her commitment to her studies. She'd easily narrate the whole 2 chapters, 3 chapters, 4 chapters, word by word, not missing even a word. And I was just amazed by that. Okay, it's not that like right now she's a doctor. It helps her, the commitment and the discipline to commit to a chapter. It helps, it builds character. It builds that resilience so that you find life, doable. You don't have to use unconquerable, undoable, whatever, because she went on to be a dentist and she's, living a good life and enjoying her life and doing much more greater things for parents, for people close to her, because of that resilience that came with that. So if you, nurture that, harvest that now at this tender age, you have beards, but it's a tender age that you still have because he's totally under 18 anyway. We still have more than 2 years before he's turning 18. Well, there's some flies here. But the quote is this, the Christian quote. I want to reiterate the words of African Tigress. I'm a big fan of her. I watch her from time to time. And I love what she keeps on saying, of course, that what God cannot do does not exist. Repeat that.
What God can't do doesn't.
Exactly. Like, no matter how much you didn't take up CRE, you're still a Christian. And I want you to know that what God cannot do does not exist. So physics, the concepts, everything is doable. And with God, of course, you must put God first. I hope you remember that always. And that you remember to pray before you go for your papers, for your exams, or maybe when you want to do your studies, you can totally say a little prayer and go on and do it. No?
Yeah.
He's getting a little bit shy. We're still here at the office and we have some of the...
No, it has nothing to do with China. It's just the praying.
You're shy. Because those guys, yeah, they were looking at
it has nothing to do with China. It's just the praying part.
You don't pray?
It's not... Well...
You do believe God exists, right?
Yes.
You're not an atheist, are you?
How can I...
I'm just saying, yeah.
Well, it's just that part of prayer. It's not the first option that comes to mind.
What comes to mind first?
Well, when you see an exam coming, or you know that an exam is on the way, praying is not the first thing that comes
Of
to mind.
course.
You're under tension and you're
Yeah.
under pressure to cover up certain things, and you might not remember to do so. But in case, in the event that I remember, I'll not let the chance slip me by.
Wow, it's good that you know he's being honest, and yeah, I mean honesty is,
The best policy.
I'm not so sure, but sometimes it's not the best policy, but it's still good. Yeah, it's good to uphold honesty, and I love his honesty. So remember that. And also, of course, the last thing that I'd urge you is to always remember to just, you know, achieve your potential. You have great of it, a greater extent, and we don't want you to let us down as a family. We are upholding the Pamba name. I'm giving him pressure at this point. These are pressure points that he should remember, that we are upholding the Pamba name, and we are performers and we perform. It's not bragging, but it's are you paying attention?
Yes, very much so.
But of course, revise. You've been on a holiday. Make sure you tune out distraction as well. He has watched a lot of movies in his free time. He's a big fan of anime.
Yeah,
I was calling it animation, and he's like, no, it's not animation. It's not animation. It's anime. Anime is different from animation. But yeah, I've gotten that. He has watched a lot of anime. Why do you prefer anime to real movies?
The emotions.
Emotions.
The emotions,
Anime.
the graphics, the emotions, graphics, fights, content, storyline. The plot is just
As if
Come on.
as if all those things
Come on.
as if all those things don't exist in real movies. Like
well, the graphics in movies. You can't really compare them to anime. There's other
and how are
things.
you emotional with
But-
just thin characters on screen? Very thin non-people characters, and you're emotional about that.
Ask the anime-oriented audience. They'll tell you how much that thing is enjoyable.
Wow.
The manipulation with 2D characters and human beings, it's totally different.
I know, maybe yeah, talk of that, yeah, maybe that they can be manipulated and a lot can happen, but which looks more of like now science fiction. I'm not so much into science fiction movies. I like the real thing, the real stuff, authentic,
Like-
not exaggerated,
Tokyo
manipulated.
Revengers, it ain't exaggerated, it's just normal human beings. But the way they lay down their
Talking
things,
what?
Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo.
Revengers.
Tokyo
That's the
Revengers.
last one you've watched.
No, I watched it a couple of years back.
Ah.
But they're just normal human beings going on about the business. Actually, they're high school students.
Give
Yeah.
us a synopsis.
They're high school students, and their neighborhood is so filled with gangs. And one day, well, you know, there's the main protagonist of the show, and there's the other one who just comes in and swoops he picks up the character and steals the main characterness. He isn't supposed to be the main character, but when he's around, when he's standing side by side by the main protagonist, you just feel like he should be the main character. Yeah, so someone like that, Mikey, Sano Manjiro. He went on ahead.
Sana Manjiro.
Sano
Okay.
Manjiro, it's a Japanese name, yeah. He went on ahead and created a gang of his own to protect his own with a couple of his friends, known as the Tokyo Manji Gang. And then there's another one.
This is a storyline based in Tokyo.
Yes. So, one of the former members of the Tokyo Manji Gang goes on ahead to kill a girl in the future. Then, her ex-boyfriend sees the news on the TV, and as he's going to board the subway, he's pushed onto the railway. And just before he's dead, he comes back to the past. And his main aim is to save the people being killed in the future by the now vicious head of the Tokyo Manji Gang. His name is Teta KISII. Well, before he takes over, he's just trying to stop him this. And he just goes on traveling back and forth through time, saving people.
Past and future, past and future.
Yeah, past,
think
future, present.
I think I like that. I can give it a try sometime.
It's very enjoyable. And the main character, the protagonist, is named Takemichi. Yeah.
These Japanese names.
Yeah, for those who know him, they'll tell you the crybaby hero.
Cry baby hero.
Yeah.
He's a crybaby and still a hero.
Well, comparing him to his peers, he's not that strong. But the guy has guts, he has stamina, and he values his friendship. Well, although he can't hold the gun in a fight that much, he has the stamina to keep going, and even knocked down one of the most vicious and feared criminals.
Because of guts and stamina.
Yeah, stamina. He weighed him down.
And confidence.
He just kept getting knocked down and coming right back up. The very instant he's knocked down, he comes back up. And
But he's an anime character. What do you expect? He's not even hurt. He does not bleed. Does he?
He bleeds. 2D blood.
2D blood.
It splashes all over.
It's interesting, but I don't know. I've never given a try. The anime movies and stuff, but I feel like the Tokyo Avengers. I've only watched things like Avenger, like Black Panther and stuff, but I think I'd give it a try. But lastly, tune out the distraction of Tokyo Avengers. Tokyo Revengers. Put it all at the back, all the movies you've watched. Don't go discussing all that. Make sure you revise and do well. And you shave your hair by this day tomorrow. Your hair should be very clean because they have to go shave actually before they go back. So he'll be here the next day in the morning. He should be doing the shaving and a bit of shopping tomorrow here and there. And just leave us with something, a promise that we should hold you by. I think, personally, off camera, I've done my bit. We've spoken. So I just want you to give us a promise that we'll hold you by in a year.
In a year?
I'm following you with the camera.
Japan, here I come.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm promising that I'll go that someday. It's either Japan or Russia.
To Putin?
Well, yeah, to Putin.
Okay. Putin, Nicholas is coming. Will you go as a as a gynecologist or as an anime fan?
Both. Well, I can't go to Japan without being an anime fan. I have to go see the Tokyo.
But generally, that's it. I wish you all the best. I think we've done enough, spoken of enough. I wish you all the best. Go and make us proud. Remember your books. Make them your best friend. When you wake up, you're just, thinking of your books, right? Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time. I hope when you come back next time, you're not going to disappear on me at the bus station. Promise that too.
Yeah, I promise.
We are upholding the culture. You come, give me a call. We go sit a place, eat, feel good, feel nice, and then proceed home. Yeah. So, good peeps. Till next time. See you again. Say bye.
Bye.
We love you, good peeps. Bye-bye.